Hello, Notion Laboratory here. Today I want to introduce a meal planner Notion template. It will help you to organize your cooking, make easier for you keeping track of goods, ingredients and shopping list. Also you'll be able to create recipe bank within a few minutes. I will give you an extension that will help you to add big amounts of information quickly. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe and leave a like here. It will help me a lot. You can find the link for created template in the description. Let's get right into the video. Let's begin with a calendar. I will add a database for it. It will be a full page. Let's name it as a weekly meal calendar. Let's make for it a calendar layout, and then we will change some properties in a table layout. Let's show it as a week and name for it. We'll have here breakfast, lunch and a dinner. Let's add them as a templates. Let's add also snacks and remove comment section here. Secondly, let's add a recipe bank. It's also gonna be a database, full page. It will have such columns as recipe name, ingredients and source. And instructions we will add inside each recipe. Let's remove tags. And also let's delete discussions. Let's add columns. Text, ingredients. We will change it later as we add another database for ingredients. Also let's add a source URL property. Next thing, I will show you how to use Save to Notion extension. You can find the link for it in the description. First thing we have to do is to find our recipe online. I found a recipe for carbonara, just for example. What we have to do is to log in into our extension. You just have to log in into your Notion account using this extension. Next thing you have to do is add a form. We will add our database that we recently created. This is gonna be our recipe bank. We don't have to change anything in the first two fields. As a content, we will choose a web page content and save it and go back. And that's it for now. We can use this extension already. We will just have to click on our extension. We can change a name. Let's select this property and select our instruction to create a carbonara. Confirm selection. If we choose a web page, it will add all of the information on this website that we don't need. If we choose this property as select on page, we can point on which section of website we would like to put into our template, and if it chooses correctly, we don't need to select a web page. A select on page property might only select one paragraph, and that will not be enough. If it selects only one paragraph, what we have to do is to change our content to web page, but on this website it works fine. So let's save this page and we can go back to our Notion and we will find our recipe here. I want to switch a peak mode for it so it would look better. And let's delete all unnecessary things here. It has here ingredients, as you see, and instructions to create. If we gonna add another layout such as gallery, it will automatically change a cover for it as we have inside here. The only thing you need to do when using this extension, just select different emoji for your recipe and delete all unnecessary information here. Also you can resize the picture so it wouldn't take much space. And you're ready to go. The only thing left is we have to create another ingredients database, and we will connect it to this database, and you will see what we will have. Again, database is a full page, ingredients, icon for it. Here we will have names of all our ingredients. Let's go back to our recipe bank and look for ingredients here. I will add a few of them as an example. We will add here a checkbox to keep track of our products if we have them at home or not. Let's say we have some of them, and it will be called ingredients also. If we don't have them, we will create a shopping list. And here in the shopping list will only be shown products that we don't have at home. Let's add a filter, and we will choose here checkbox, and if it's unchecked it will be shown here. Also, I forgot to add a relation to our previous database, to a recipe bank. We will add our spaghetti, and we can drag it to add all our ingredients fast. And let's hide in a shopping list our relation to recipe database. Here what we can do is to go to our spaghetti, and we will see all our newly added ingredients. Let's also show it on our recipe bank. Let's go back to our previous database, and we will see ingredients here, so we don't need this column here. We can also add to our ingredient database amount of bought products, amount of products that we currently have at home. Let it be a text property, give it a name as a quantity. And then when we buy new products, you can log in into your Notion account on your phone. I will add a screenshot here and show you how it looks on your phone. And just basically what you have to do is to click on a checkbox, and it will disappear when you buy it. And then later at home you can go here and change amount of products. One more database that I want to add is gonna be a meal preparation schedule. We will need it to save our time when cooking. We will include a schedule of tasks for each day as a full page. Let's give it a name. It will have a timeline layout. Let's add some examples here. Resize it. And let's change the way how it looks. Simply drag it like this. And then what we will do, we will show all our database on the first page. So our template will be sufficient, and we will not waste our time going each time into different databases. We will have all our information on the first page. Type here /view. And as a weekly meal calendar, we have a calendar view, and let's link it to our database. Choose calendar, rename it, and I want to choose another icon for it. Let's also add a view to a recipe bank. We will only add a gallery view here. Let's choose here our recipe bank and gallery. Hide title. Do the same thing. Just rename it and choose different icon. And for a shopping list, let it be another layout as a list. And also let's show here a checkbox. Let's add icons to all our ingredients, so it would look better. Here we will have one more view. We will have a view to our ingredients, and let's hide there our relation. I think also shopping list here will be helpful, and the last thing is our schedule. Click today. I will add more recipes to our gallery view, so you would see how it looks with much more amount of recipes. I will do the same thing here, but I will choose a web page, because if I'm gonna choose select on page, it only will choose one paragraph. It doesn't choose everything, so click cancel and choose a web page. And later, when it will save, we can go into our recipe and delete all things that we don't need. And then just do the same thing with ingredients, find them there and add here, or you can add them just there and then link them to recipe. Let's add a relation between our weekly meal calendar and recipe bank. Recipe bank, we will show it on both databases, and let's go into our recipe bank. Let's show here also date. It's gonna be easier to find, and let's, for example, add our carbonara to dinner. Also, let's hide this property here, because it might be stacked a lot of days, a lot of dinings, and our list would be huge. And here on calendar we have to show one more property from recipe bank, and we will have here our foods. Also, let's change it here and show our recipe bank here, so you can see all the foods there. And into our recipes, let's change the way our relation looks. Let it be minimal, because when it will be added to a lot of days, it's gonna be a long list, so it's gonna be very hard for you to go into instructions here. And you can also hide this if you don't need it, and we can show ingredients as a page section if you like it more this way. And also we can show quantity here, and checkbox if we have it or not. And let's change order of our properties so it would look better. You can find more amazing templates on this channel, so make sure to check them out. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Bye!